my name is James Slaughter. They call me Lil James, and I'm from Blytheville, Arkansas. Like an hour from Memphis.
My name's James Roberts. I go by Ryan. Lil James would be calling me Big James though. I'm from Paducah, Kentucky. That's halfway between Possum Trot and Monkey's Eyebrow.
Well, me and Ryan met at George Ray's drag strip. It was the king of the concrete, man. We was betting dollars on the races, man. And he took all the change that I had in my pocket, man. I had to get somebody to cash out me some money so I could get some gas to get back home. He took all my money.
After work one day, I head on over to George Ray's. It's the first time I've ever been there. And they had this big king of the concrete race, and there was people everywhere. I had never seen nothing like it in my life. And people was betting money and getting loud and having fun, and it was just an awesome experience. And I saw little James out there getting mouthy with everybody, trying to take their money and hustle them up. So I just kind of laid back, and then later on in the night, I let him get that stack real fat. I went over there and cashed his ass out.
And maybe when I was about 14 years old, my granddad had this friend that he had a Corvette, and he brought it to my grandpa's store one day, and he invited me to go for a ride. And we went for a ride, and he was like, man, I'm gonna let you drive. And he let me drive, and I was bit by the bug ever since.
I've been into cars my whole life, really. My dad and grandpa and uncles, they always had old hot rods growing up. Old 67 Camaros, 55 Chevys. We was always at the track or going street racing or going to a car show. It's something car related all the time.
First, I went to Holly Springs. That was my first time ever going to the track. I believe it was the Dunkmaster event. And I've been going ever since. I seen all those cars and things out there racing. I made it mandatory for me to find a race car, man. I didn't stop till I found one. I kind of stick out in my family because nobody in my family race cars, so I'm kind of like the only one, so they kind of look at me like I'm weird or whatever. My first race, it was on a dirt bike. It was a CRF 150, Honda 150 dirt bike, and it was this kid that grew up in the same neighborhood as me. He had an old dirt bike, and he thought he was bad, so we went out to one of the backcountry roads, and we lined him up, and I put that Gap sauce on him.
Man, rusty a long time. I had this car since high school. It been sitting around the weeds for a little bit. I kind of blew up the stock 350 in it.
Well, rusty is the 76 Nova, and it's everything all stock on the full interior and everything. It's rusty. That's why we call it rusty. And we pulled it out the weeds and stuck a little junkyard dog in the engine bay, and put a little nitrous to it and hope to do something in the street car class. That's the class we'll run, and we hope to do good with it. All right, we're just getting back to the shop. We're gonna go in here and check out and see what Big James did. Man, you're supposed to be doing some work. What you doing, man?
I'm working.
That ain't no work, man.
I don't